Hi, this is Stephanie Wetmore, and we just finished our live health panel for the Stanford ACA. This is a very innovative project that our group of students put together, and I'm extremely proud to be a part of it. This is a one-time thing that our program has done, and I think the event was a huge success, so we're going to talk to some of the students and perhaps some of the faculty and see what made this night such a great hit. Hi, I'm here with R.B. Brenner, the Deputy Director of the Stanford Graduate Program in Journalism, and I would like to ask you, what was so special about tonight? What made it such a unique and great event?
Well, that it really simulated the real world of journalism, that journalism has moved from thinking about just putting out products like a newspaper or a television broadcast to really be interactive events in which the journalist's knowledge and how they can relate to people who are experts in the field as well as the community become part of the journalism rather than the old relationship where journalists were just distant from the discussion.
And how does this event compare to the election night coverage that was done last year?
They're very different. The election night coverage is on deadline. It's unpredictable. This event is much more controlled, so it was really a matter of the questions driving the event. So in a way, the election night, the news was determined by outside factors. In an event like this, the quality of the journalists' questions create the news.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Matthew Hansen, a current student in the Graduate Program of Journalism. So what can you tell us about the Stanford program to a prospective student, and what does a night like tonight do for the program?
I think the one thing I would say about the program to someone considering it is that I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a program where you get as much individual attention as you do here. And I think tonight is a great example of that.
And what do you think it's like to work with a group where there's only 17 of us in the program? So how do you feel like an event like this really makes us closer as a group?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you really get to know someone, a small group of people like that over a short period of time, even in the 2 months that we've been here, I feel like tonight is a great example of people really coming together for a common cause. We all prepared beforehand. We had an idea of how we wanted to work together. We had an idea of what we were going to ask, and everyone really came through and fulfilled the role they needed to fulfill. Even though we're only 17 of us, I think we put on a pretty professional show.
We are here in the Wallenberg Theater, and Thomas was our social media blogger tonight, and here in Silicon Valley, social media is a huge deal. So can you tell me what it was like for you tonight and what you learned from this event?
Well, I really pushed my multitasking abilities to the limit. There's a lot of moving parts. I was doing some live tweeting using Scribble Live and Facebook primarily and trying to incorporate some multimedia, but it was a really good learning experience.
And how has the program prepared you to do something like tonight?
Oh, well, we've been having a lot of practice with those weekly seminars. We've had guest speakers come in, so it's been good practice trying to really get that skill down of listening while also writing what just got said a few minutes ago, so trying to do a little bit of both.
Great, thank you very much. I'm here with Hayley Goldbach, who is the NBC Global Health Fellow for Stanford Journalism for the fall quarter. So can you please tell us what tonight's event was like for you and what you're going to take out of this for your future career plans?
Sure. So I think tonight's event was really interesting. We saw a lot of different perspectives on the ACA. It was sort of an academic, two maybe more academically oriented perspectives, and one from a county level health official. So I think they gave us a good mix of, talking about their research as well as how this affects their constituents on the ground.
And about the Stanford program in general, what are your takeaways going to be at the end of this quarter, and how do you think this is going to help you in the future?
I think this is going to help me immeasurably in the future. I think all doctors should be reporters. We're reporting to our patients, we report to each other, and fundamentally medicine is about telling stories. Dr. Barr tonight at the panel alluded to that with the idea of narrative medicine. So to learn how to really engage the issues, talk to people, listen, and tell those stories, that's both being a doctor and a reporter. So I see nothing but good things, and I've learned so much from my colleagues, from the professors here. I am incredibly grateful, and I'm really, really excited to take this knowledge and apply it to wherever I go with my career.
We'll be sad to see you go, but thank you for joining us.
You guys so much.